Hello, everyone. It's Kim from K&RP here in southeastern Manitoba. It is currently minus 3 degrees Celsius, which feels like minus 8. So it's a little bit on the chill side still, but the water's getting out of my yard. That's all I care about. So in the description box below, I posted the link to the video I watched where this lady was using Play-Doh to make marks on her gel plate. And I thought, what a great idea, because what she does is she takes her Play-Doh and she rolls it out, right? Roll it out. And I've already used this Play-Doh for doing this, so it's not pure color the way it is. I wanted to see how it reacted with the paint on it to see if I could reuse it. I saw the video on Sunday and I made Ron take me to the city so that I could get the Play-Doh because I'm a child. I'm a child. Good morning, Monica and Shannon. Lovely to see you, ladies. Lovely to see you, ladies. My chat's not moving. There we go. All right. So you roll it out, and I found that if I rolled it too thin, it breaks when you go to put it on the plate. So I like it a little bit thicker. So then she rolls it out, and then she finds something to stamp in it, something that you wouldn't normally use on your gel plate, something that might be a little bit sharp. Like I have this wonderful little pokey tool that Ron found me, and it makes wonderful marks. But when I go to use it on the gel plate, I'm going to make a mess of it, right? It's going to damage it. It's going to, just not be as lovely as you thought. And they're pretty delicate. So I haven't tried this one on the gel plate yet. I have played with things like my embossing folders and stuff. So we'll get to that. Cindy's a child too. Ah, I love being a child. All right. So let's just put some of this Tutti Frutti pink down on the plate. And you don't want it to be too heavy. The only other thing that I found was when she was doing it, she would just put one layer of paint, press the Play-Doh into it, and then do the pull. I tried it using this second layer of paint, and so we're just gonna play with this a bit today. Various things. She took her Play-Doh over to some wicker baskets she had, and took an imprint of the wicker baskets, and it was lovely texture for the gel plate. So now we're going to take this, and we're going to pick it up, and we're going to just go like this, and it leaves fun marks. Something different. I mean, I don't have anything with these kind of marks on it. And she used them for backgrounds. Now, it's interesting, but if I'm to pull that, I'm just going to get these little pink specklies and a lot of white background. So I'm going to let that dry. I did grab a piece of tissue paper, so I'm going to try and get that up off the Play-Doh, because you got to try everything. So I've got a piece of tissue paper. Let's just move the coffee out of the way. Clean my desk so that I have lots of room for this stuff on here. And you know how I roll. Hi, Marguerite. Nice to see you. Welcome. Welcome. Yeah, beautiful British Columbia. Okay, so we're going to pull this. Yeah, I get a little bit from it. That gets... the paint kind of sticks to that well. So I do try and rub a little bit off because I don't know how much is going to actually, because we're going to be mushing it in. So the paint's mushed into there. You know how it goes. You're working? Yeah. Marguerite has been taking some absolutely stunning pictures of the flora that's up in BC right now. I still have snow in my yard. I know that Shannon, some of her people were saying that their snow's gone. Okay, so I've done this again. This is still a little bit damp. But you know when you find those crystal vases and they've got a ring around, but they've got such an interesting cut in the bottom? We could do that with this now. I don't have the one bowl. I was looking for the bowl that I found that I really wanted to get the lovely bottom print from, and I haven't been overly successful with, but I can't find it. So somewhere in this hoard down here, there is a crystal bowl, and I'm just hoping I don't knock it over onto the cement floor. Yeah, the first peaks of spring. Yeah, no, I don't have that yet. So let's put something different down on top of this. Let's just try green. I'm going to actually do another, I've got these from leatherworking. You get these test things for how to build whatever it is you're working with the leather. See, you can see those lovely light pink things. Let's use this. Let's use this. Just going to press it into the Play-Doh. Pull it out. And it gives a nice impression. I didn't get it completely clear, but that's fine. And we're just going to put that all over because we can. I'm just going for interest, right? I'm going for the depth, the texture. And this, I have to admit, you do get pretty darn mucky. But it's fun, right? If you don't have paint all over the hands by the time you finish gel printing, something's wrong. So it's got a lovely bit of texture. Let's see if I can get just this little spot here. All right, let's put the tissue paper on that, see if I can get something decent. Not on the gel plate. Hey, Marty, nice to see you. Oh, you're still getting rain? Oh, this was really wet. But, yep, I could probably get a interesting print. That's still going to be lovely for leaves or something. You know, always looking for something different. But I definitely don't think that this would work nicely on the gel plate compared to this. I don't know. There are some things you just don't want to get paint on, right? You got snow there? Oh. We're supposed to get rain. I'm hoping it warms up before we get the rain. Oh, see, that would have been a lovely, lovely, lovely. Hi, Anne. Welcome, welcome. We are playing Play-Doh and gel plate today. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the Play-Doh and I'm rolling it out and then sticking things in it and using it like a stamp on the gel plate. Hi, Kevin. Welcome. Thank you, hon. Nice to see you. I'm trying something new. The lady that I found this on her channel, I did put her link in the box below. Her name is Karen Temir, Temir, T-E-M, something. And it, anyway, I don't know who else has done this, but I love it. I absolutely love the way this is working. Okay, so remember when I bought this? I've tried stenciling, and I definitely have to use a brush, so I can't use it on the gel plate. It's far too thick. But we're going to take this pattern, and we're going to push it into this Play-Doh. And we're going to see what happens. Let's use the brayer on that so that it's semi-smooth. Because we have to be children when we do this. Look at that. Oh, that could be fun, guys. don't know how well you can see it. I will hold it up. I'm just waiting for this other paint to dry before we do the pull. Look, that's going to be a lovely texture. Hey, Lee, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see everybody here this morning. It's a little cloudy today. Like I say, it's -8 with the wind chill, and that's Celsius, so it's a little on the chill side. And of course, you know, when you're doing gel printing and you've got stuff on your gel plate, you got to wait for the paint to dry so that you can do the next layer. So we'll wait patiently, sort of. Yeah, I bought Play-Doh from Dollarama. I don't know if Devin did it or not. I'm really, you know, because I've been going down so many rabbit holes lately, and I've got so many projects I have to finish. I'm really trying, like, I've got people's videos running, but I try not to watch. Isn't that horrible of me? But you know, you guys know, I always have like 900 projects, and I really have to get some finished. I'm still working on that big project. And then I joined this group of ladies that are actually going to be meeting in person. And so I had to do 16 ATCs. I cheated. I've got a book full of ATCs of my own that from the various swaps we've done over the years. So I managed to pull 16 that I thought were spring. But I also had to do a loaded pocket. And I asked what size pocket, and they just said a generous one. So I'm hoping that whatever I've got in the pocket that I've done is going to be considered fine. I mean, it's my first time going, so you know how it goes. Because we've done swaps where we've had people send us, like, you know, you're supposed to get 2 ATCs and you end up with a box full of stuff and $35 in the shipping. I can't match that every time, right? So anyway, pocket has to also be spring themed. It's a good thing that I really like doing flowers. Mary Poppins pocket? Oh, that would be interesting. No, this one just has to be robust. So I'm thinking, I'll show you. This has the pocket on the front because it's an envelope, right? Paper clip, dangle. Then it's got the pocket for the end of the envelope. It's got a pocket on the side, a pocket here, and the big pocket there. And I mean, if they glued it down, they could have another pocket, right? And this is all stuffed with Kim bits. So I'm hoping that's going to suffice. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that robust enough? Someone, anyone? The center of this paint is not drying. But we're going to pull it anyway. We're going to use a yellow. It's fabulous. Okay. See, I don't know what people expect. I really don't. Oh, I got a drop of pink paint on that. I have no idea how I got a drop of pink paint on that. We're going to pull this with a yellow. Because I think that's a nice cherry thing. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, yeah. That was still wet. That's fine. Patience. Kim has 0. I can see that I've got my original print. Those green things. Right? I don't know how well you can see them, but we're going to pull that. So again, I love this idea because you can use things that you just can't use on your gel plate. And when you do a stamp, like I did some with that big swirly stamp that I've got, they turned out stunning. Absolutely stunning. All right, all right. Let's see what we got. All right, so I got those little pink worm things, and I've got this stuff from the leatherworking stamp, or whatever it's called. What do you guys think? I know, I know, I know. I'm really happy with that. Even though, now my thing is that I probably should have done the green first, like this first, and then the pink background, because the pink's floating on top. But I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Okay, so we've got this one. This one's definitely going to be a background. How about if I grab a stencil? Let's see if I can do something different. Oh, that's pretty. I'm looking for a specific stencil. Sorry, guys. You know, oh, these stencils kind of stuck together. No, no, no. Oh. So I've really come to love this stencil. So I'm going to put this stencil down and I'm going to brayer the paint through it. It's an alphabet stencil, but it's fun. What are we going to use? Let's use the turquoise. Yeah, I'm pleased with that pull. So we're just going to put some of this blue turquoise. Anybody got exciting plans for the rest of the day? My brother is coming for supper, which means he's coming for lunch as well. Love him. It's nice to be able to spend a day with him. Okay, I need more paint on that. What's the problem? Oh, waiting for paint to dry. Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. That's better. Wasn't generous enough with the paint. And some of them are still going to be pale, but that's fine, right? Not everything is fully dark. Now I'm going to do this because I really like this stencil. We're going to move this over. We're going to put a paper down, and we're going to flip the stencil onto the paper. Like that. And we're going to take the brayer and just roll it. And we'll get some of that paint off. Well, I have this one and 6 little ones, the little shaped ones. I love that stencil. It's fun. Those are, I'm thinking these alphabet things, perfect backgrounds. And yeah, I put it down backwards again. That's okay. That's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Okay, Lee, not a problem. Aw, that's hard. That's hard, Shannon. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Yeah, that's brutal. I hope she did not have the nursery set up. Speaking from experience, having to go home and take down the nursery just prolongs it. All right, I have a fan. Let's use this. See if we can dry that a little bit faster. Oh, being induced. Oh. Oh. That's I'm so sorry for her. So sorry for everybody involved. Sorry if I'm making anybody seasick with this. I just wanted to make sure that the majority of this paint is dry before I put another layer down and then put this as the background. Well, I'm glad that Sarah's there with her. That's really important. Let's try this burgundy. Oh. Yeah, you know, Marguerite, when I lost my son, it was the end of May, and the lady across from us, we lived in row housing. The lady across from us had a baby, and she used to leave the baby outside to sleep. And when that baby would wake up and cry, it was very, very painful. Very painful. Okay, so we're going to do this. Do this. Shannon, definitely send my love. So we're going to use this and see what kind of background. Background. Get this top edge here. All right. And so while that's still wet, I'm going to pull it the way it is. Yeah, yeah, I did too. Although, that with the tissue, let's see if I can pull this paint from that. There we go. That one worked lovely. Look at this. Look at that texture. Nice for collage. Oh, yeah. You know what, guys? I really like that. Really like that. I have no clue where that black is coming from. Must be something. I know I've got lots of artifacts on my plate. Not bad, not bad. Okay. I think I like the fact that if I put a picture kind of thing down first and then the texture background, it works better, right? So let's try. Let's try. You know what? I'm just gonna pull prints. I'm just gonna pull whatever. It's good. I don't care if there's white background. Yeah, the black, I don't know where that came from. There had to have been something on here from when I was playing before, obviously. Okay. But I love this Play-Doh idea. Guys, I am just hooked on this Play-Doh idea. And I like the way that this one actually turned out. So I can use all these weird things from this. Okay, this sprayer. Use this sprayer on the Play-Doh. Let's try a embossing folder and embossing folder. And embossing folder. Gotta fold my Play-Doh. It's okay. It's just gonna add texture. Gee, for embossing. Oh, look. No. I have these really funky Mardi Gras beads. Let's see if I can do, because they got a bit of a texture to them as well. But that's not going to show. It's just going to leave big holes. But that's okay too. I'm all about the texture. That's going to be interesting. Let's see what happens. Why not? I'm going to use brown. And I'm going to use some gold. This is for you, Anne. And let's use a little bit of this yellow. This sprayer. Use this sprayer. So we're going to mush the yellow first, because we like to have some yellow, and then we'll start mixing these other colors. Yeah, I think I need like a desk that's 8 feet by 8 feet so that I could still have all my junk around me. I have a roll-off paper beside me. No, Mardi Gras isn't celebrated in Canada. My sister was down there for Mardi Gras and she gave me all the beads. So I had bags and bags and bags of beads because she was there more than once. And then one of the local daycares was having Mardi Gras Day, and they were asking if anybody had any beads. So I gave them quite a few, like the smaller necklaces. And I've got some big ones left. Oh, and then you drop the whole thing of plasticine, Play-Doh, whatever this stuff is, in the thing. You know, we're experimenting, so we might as well just make a really good mess. And here. And we'll pull that. Oh, I could probably pull another one. Fat Tuesday. Fat just celebrates in my house every day. Is Tina here? I told Ron about the jam between the layers of cake, and he had to try it. It was interesting. He loved it. But I'm like, yeah, it's a lot of sugar, kid. Oh, East Vancouver has Mardi Gras? That's awesome. I feel like I got two papers here. I do not. Let's see what this is. You know, and the thing is, even though this might just be a background, I can always do something else on top of it, right? Like if I find a really interesting floral or something I want to do. Okay, Okay. It's interesting. I'm definitely going to be putting something else on top of that. Butter's your favorite? Butter's good. Yep. It is. It is. Okay, we'll roll this out. And this time, yeah, I'm going to use an embossing folder. Pulled out these stamps too, like from the leather working. And I found a button, an interesting button. We're just going to play. Guys, we're just playing. You're wrong, Brayer. Let's use the word paint on it because we can. All right, let's grab an embossing folder. And when she did some of her stamps, she actually cut out around it. And yeah, I know I just use my embossing folders right on my gel plate often. So my embossing folders have paint on them. But I really want to try this with the gears. Can never have too many gears. Right? So I'm going to try this side. This side. And we're going to brayer that down. Well, this side was really low, so there's really not much. It's all here. So I'm going to cut that piece off with what? It doesn't really matter. I bet you this will work just fine. Because I just want the gears anyway. Let's put some, what? Let's use that burgundy. I like that burgundy. Yeah, it's nice as an embossed thing. Oh, look, we got a clog. I get rid of that clog. Here we go. Is good. Let's move this so that I don't put my hand in it, you know, because I do that. And we'll see if we can get these gears. There's still some of those leftovers from before, which is fine. I don't have a problem with artifacts on my plate. I love them, in fact. I think it gives so much additional texture. Getting the outlines. I like that. I don't know how well you guys can see that. That's interesting. You know, when you're doing things like ATCs and stuff, you want these little bits. I'll wipe the nose. Yeah, paint boogers. Paint boogers, for sure. All right, what do I want to pull that with? That gold? Should I pull it with just the gold? What do you guys think? That could be interesting. Okay, Marty. I hope it goes well today for you. Let's use the gold. Trying to use up this gold paint. Oh, thanks, Marty. I hope that it has inspired you to grab the Play-Doh. I was thinking of using that plasticine modeling clay that you can get, but I don't know how often you'd be able to reuse it, if that makes sense. Okay, let's just pull this and see what happens. Yeah, definitely with ATCs you need smaller scale. It slid. Well, we'll see what happens. Because sometimes things just want to slide. It's okay. We have patience. And it's just paint and it's just a piece of paper. And I can layer all kinds of stuff on top of it if I have to. Well, by the bottom, maybe they weren't quite as crisp, but up at the top, they were lovely. Not sure I'm a big fan of that burgundy and gold, though. That's kind of an odd color. You like the color? Well, it's interesting. It's interesting. So I've got all kinds of artifacts on this plate. Big crest along the top. I'm going to have to, what are we going to use now? We did the embossing folder. We did beads. Not a big fan of what the beads turned out like, but that's fine. Not everything's going to work. This is why we're experimenting. Let's use this thing, this button. I have no idea what this symbol means. I can just imagine it means something really rude. You know what? I need something that I can put through there. Have water. Ooh. I'm making these a little bit deeper. Who knows? They could be upside down. They could be what? I don't know. But see, and because it's a different depth, I don't know how well you can see that. That wouldn't even print nice on the gel plate because you wouldn't get it all. What are we going to use? Let's use lime green, neon green, and something. Oh, look, you got one of those things too. A lot of these paints, as I say, I got from my neighbor when she was moving. And she had foster kids. So some of these paints are probably pretty old. Yeah, look, that doesn't even want to come out. It's dry, guys. It's really dry. Good thing I'm gel printing with it. Brutal. Brutal. Now I got burgundy on it because there we go. I think I got it. There we go. Oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely paint. Oh, I want to add something to this. How about this? It's almost white, sky blue. Yeah. No, I'm not going to do that on screen, Monica, because I would be up to my elbows in paint. You know how that goes? Yeah, that's almost white. That's fine. We can roll that out. Come on, I need that blue to mix a bit better. Don't like the hard edges. Oh, let's do the table as well. I didn't put paper down on my table. Okay, so that's kind of a mint green that I've created now. It's fine. Whoa. Good thing these are just backgrounds, right? Tissue paper. Find a clean spot. Hey, Janine, nice to see you. The weather's nice, Janine. When are we going to do coffee, hun? Janine lives in Winnipeg. You know, I do have a Baron that I could be using. After I whined so much for Ron to build it for me, I should probably use it, right? Next one. I'll use it on the next one. I like it with the gold in it. Can't really see the, but it's interesting. Like you can't see the character very well. Maybe I'm going too fast, but I mean, look, you can see it really nice there. That next print is going to be lovely. What are we going to put on top? Let's clean this off. Let's clean it with hot pink. The Baron? It's just a not fancy like the ones that can't remember his name does for PM Artist Studios. And of course, I'm going to go all over the desk. No, 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 no. We're making a big mess here. Let's clean this one up. This one, sort of. Oh, you're making more of a mess. Maybe you just need to get a whole new piece of paper towel, Kim. Do it. Just do it. Look, I'm using my rainbow towel. Let's not use the whole thing. All right, so I want to put something over that for texture. I am going to grab this. Because I can. Because I can. Oh, I'm running out of spaces to drop stuff, guys. Let's pull this. No, that's not the top of a footboard post. Ron has a lathe and he turned that. A Baron has a flat surface so that when you put the paper down, you can rub it with like this. That's what a Baron is used for in printing. It's to give the paper better contact with the surface that the print is coming from. Ugh, well, it didn't pull those circles that were there really well, but they're kind of there. I definitely will be using that as the base for another pull. Can't leave that one the way it is. Okay, what are we going to do now? We've got to put something else in this. Oh, look, I'm getting Play-Doh all in my rings. Note to self. Clean rings later. Yeah, glass jars from candles. I just happen to be lucky enough to have a husband that I need this. You know how that works. My husband's quite accommodating with that kind of stuff. Okay, let's see if we can do these little flowers. This is a leather punch. Well, we'll see what happens, right? We will use yellow. Yellow. Well, I'm trying to use stuff that I wouldn't put directly on my gel plate. Janine. Not that. Oh, look, let's use the mouse as a brayer. Ha! Wouldn't that be lovely? I don't think that would be much fun. Seriously. You know, I love yellow and pink together and that peachy color that you get, peachy orangey. Just love that. Oh, cute little flowers. Some of them have the petal texture, some of them do not, but they're fun. Can you see them? Some of them are full, some of them have each individual petal. And as I say, the lady that was doing this, she did this and then she would pull it. She wouldn't put another color on top. See? That's fun. That's fun. Might as well see if I can get it printed. Now you need more room? Yeah. Oh, that didn't come very nice. That's okay. It's fine. What color am I going to put on top of this? And should I do another one as well? Let's do another one as well. Looks like pizza? Yeah, it does. Got the cheese. Oh, wrong brayer. I am getting very confused here, guys. Gonna leave it little, so I've got, try and have better control over it. What about the peace signs? I like the peace signs. I also have a maple leaf. Let's do maple leaves, and then we'll put green down, and we'll see if we'll see what happens, because we can. Well, we shall see what happens. Okay, let's put some of this dark green. And I know it's not dry, but I think there's enough of it there that it will work. You saw pizza too? Yeah, elbows up. Elbows up. Ah, no, I didn't catch that one. Guess I have to go through my paints. So I'm just going to roll it. I am not going to smush it to get the colors together very much. You can see the flowers. See what these maple leaves do. Not great. Not great. If anything, it's just going to be an interesting green texture on the background. Can't really see the maple leaves there. Nope. You know what? It's going to be what it's going to be. We're just going to pull this. Whoa! That went flying away, flying away. It's fine. Let's pull. Pull it, pull it. The people that I was playing gel plates with last week, they made theirs. Mine is purchased. And the one lady has been using her gel plate for over a year, the one that she made. The other lady's gel plate is really, really thin, so it was tearing. I think she put in too big a pan when she did it, so it was really thin. Hey, Maritza, nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. If anybody is able, one of my mods who's, oh, Shannon, you might only mod, you and Anne. Monica, I'm going to make you a mod too. How do I do that? Click on your name, right? No. It's the dots on the side I need, right? No, stop all this stuff. Silliness. Dots on the side. How come I'm not getting the... Oh, because I'm in StreamYard. Ugh. Okay. If somebody could put links down, I would appreciate it. I have to stream from my channel. Oh, well, this just made a mucky mess all around. So you can't see the flowers. I probably should have pulled the flowers before I did anything else. The maple leaves are just squares, but you know what? If you look at this, these are going to make some incredible leaves for one of my collages. I like it. Okay, now we have to get serious here. See if we get yours and Monica's and Maritza's channels. Who else here has a channel? I have to get rid of these because they are just covered in Play-Doh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's even drying on there. Oh well, it's okay. It's better than when I, like my wedding ring, I've used it when I've been playing in cement. The whole inside of it is scratched. Most people have scratches on the outside of their rings. I actually have it inside and out. Okay, so what are we going to do this time? I think I want to put a stencil down on this first. Let's find a stencil. What kind of a stencil do we want to play with? We'll use this one. We'll use this one. And we'll do those in white. Thank you, Shannon. Monica streams Sunday afternoons for her crafts, and she streams other times for her fishing channel. She's got an outdoors channel as well. Shannon streams Friday evenings for public viewing. She also has a members only group that comes on Sundays. Sunday afternoons, I believe. I don't know if Jean, do you have a working channel? Like, do you stream? Janine? I know I'm probably pronouncing your name wrong. This is one of my stencils that I cut. So it's just on cardstock. So it's got a short shelf life. Short shelf life. But it's okay. It's okay. Now, what are we going to put for the background? We need something fun background-ish. Let's look through the embossing folders. What about this one? See if we can get that one to work. You're not consistent? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure how I want to. We're going to try this side this time. I think I'm going to end up doing... Oh, that's not working. Worth it, darn. Let's flip that over. That side didn't work. This side should work. I'm thinking that I'm going to end up doing more pop-ups because with the nice weather coming, etc., I would like to be out and working on my yard. My garden's got to get done. I need to dig a couple of new flower beds, and I have to redo my mural on my garage. So I'm doing all kinds of, have different plans. Okay, but we want to put these roses with this burgundy. No content. Oh yeah, and Lee does train stuff, model railroading stuff, layouts and things. So I don't know what I've got. I've got a whole bunch of paper folded up that I'm using for brayer offs. Look, it's got an interesting texture. That, I think I could just leave that and have it for background just as it is. Like for, how I was working on that chunky book. There's got to be something. I must have, I don't know what is happening with that. Oh yeah, this is going to be pretty. What color am I going to pull this with, guys? Suggestions? Also, the lady used a 5x7, not an 8x10 plate. Look at how pretty that is. Here's my Hi, Tina. Nice to see you. I was telling my husband about the jam and the slicing the cake and putting jam in it. So he did that last night. And he's a big fan. Good thing that the cake is done. I put it in the freezer. What am I going to pull this with? Thoughts? I have, what about the yellow? The yellow? Yeah, I was playing with Jean yesterday, and Jean asked if I was going to get the feral group back going. And I said, yes, I will get the feral group back going. But in the fall. I will do it in the fall. This is really pretty. I'm going to have to wash it off, though. You could see all your grass yesterday, not today. Ugh. Tina and Shannon live in the same city, so they have met and played together. Well, I don't know if they've played, but they've met. Anybody? What color? Green? Hot pink? That's burgundy with the white in front. I don't want any more snow. You had a play date? Very cool. Green or hot pink, guys? Pull with gold? I can pull it with gold. Why not? Just for you, Anne. Just for you. Anne knows I'm not a fan of gold. And I'm trying to use the paints up. I mean, I use them. It's just really not my thing. It's pretty thick. Oh, good. I'm using the paint up. Ooh, I got waves. We got waves, guys. We got waves happening. And grab a piece of paper. I think my printer's right beside me. Hey, Jan. Hi, Susan. Nice to see you guys. Jan and I have had play dates. We played last May. That gold paint was really thick. But I think that white paint that I used with the stencil at the beginning was pretty thick too. So I want to get as much of it up as possible. Let's see what happens. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. The white didn't come. And it was really thick. The gold was really thick there. Some of the white came, some of it didn't. You can see the roses. That's a nice print. It's going to make a nice background. I think I'm going to try and pull this again. Let's do it on this one. See if I can get that white and that gold. See what happens. Yeah, looks like gold wallpaper. So those of you who are coming in the description box is a link to Karen, KEREN There's a link to her channel. That's where I saw how to use Play-Doh with the gel plate. And then I saw her rolling it right out on the gel plate. I didn't try that part of it, but yeah, I put the gold on the plate first a couple of times. I know what you mean. Well, I don't leave it till it completely dries because then I have to wash the plate and because my paper is all stuck to it. Well, that's interesting. It's very subtle. There's some of the roses, some of the stencil. Let's see if I can pull this part right here. I don't have the patience for that, Anne. Let it dry completely. There we go. So yeah, you know what? I like that too. That's going to make a lovely background. You can see the roses and some of the white stencil. This is a big mess, but you know, when you chop it up for little things, it works just fine. I might even put something else. I like this piece right here, though. Well, you know, there's always more. Okay, so I've got the Play-Doh rolled out. What are we going to put in it this time? What have I got? Let's try. I've got this juicer. And yeah, I have put it directly on the gel plate. But we're going to do it in the Play-Doh. Because I think it's going to be interesting. Ooh. The Play-Dohs get kind of dryish. What do you think? Is that going to work? We're going to find out. Let's use blue. Let's do blue and that wild pink. Yeah, I've got other metallics as well in the back 40. I'll start with the pink. And then the blue. Because the blue is really thick. I got something on my brayer here that making marks in there. Let's see what this does. Oh. Oh yeah. I like that, guys. What do you think? Should I pull it the way it is? Or should I put another color on top? What do you think? Anyone? Oh, let's put it on this side. Fern leaves? Yeah. That was the print from the Play-Doh. I'm going to have so much to play with. I'm so excited. Do I pull it as is or do I leave it? Do I pull it as is? All right. Let's see what happens. Tissue paper. We don't want tissue paper in the Play-Doh. Can do with the paint, but not tissue paper. Nifty? That's a great word. Well, Sammy's in my hand again, not the Baron thing. Wow. Hey, Beth. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you. What do you guys think of that one? Now, see, I wouldn't have been able to do that with this. Right? I like the way that worked out. And it's like 2 different colors, so I could cut that. I've got all kinds of garbage on the edge. Artifacts. That was a fun one. Oh, thanks, Lee. Have to come up with new adjectives? Yeah. What I like about this is you're not going to get the same pattern twice. That would be a great stencil. It would. It would. Okay. Should we do that again with this one? Let's see if I can do it again. Let's use this blue. Uh-oh, what's that? Oh, it's just paint. Okay, we've got that blue. And we'll throw some of this blue in the middle. Or green. Let's throw some green in the middle. Let's do this. I want to use that one again. But with this colors. Oh, Play-Doh's starting to break up. It's okay. I think I'll be able to get this done. I like it. Need just that little spot right there. No, it's gonna have to stay. Gonna have to stay the way it is. And I'm gonna pull that right away too. I like the Play-Doh idea. I really do. This was fluorescent orange Play-Doh when I started. Now we're not sure what it is. But it still works, so that's all that matters, you know. It works, and that's what matters. I've got some Play-Doh greeblies on the back here. Yep. Definitely interesting backgrounds. I can see doing a floral, one of my floral cards on that for sure. All right. All right. So what have I got kicking around that I wouldn't normally use on my gel plate? This is the thing, right? You got to think of things that you wouldn't normally put on your gel plate. Things that could damage it. Things that are too big. You know, wicker boxes, like wicker basket kind of things. have I got over there? Oh, I've got, you know what? I use this often on my gel plate. I just take it and I press it into my gel plate as it is. Let's try it on this. This is just a plastic tray from Dollarama. We'll see what happens, because, you know, we're here to play an experiment. Well, nope. Let's turn it over. Turn it over. We're going to do it this way. We're going to do it this way. We're going to try it. We're going to try it, and we're going to do it on this burgundy. Hey, Sherry. Yeah, I use, I've got a couple of crystal bowls I bought that I really wanted to use on the gel plate, but they have a ring around the bottom, so I haven't been able to get the print from the middle of the bowls. And they're down here someplace safe, and I don't know where the heck they are. Just don't know where they are. Ugh, mouse is in the way again. Am I moving over? You know what? Look, I should be over here. I sure would like to know what the heck's underneath this. I think I probably have glue drips or something all over that paper that I'm brayering off on. Oh, yep, this is going to work. Big chunk of dry paint. Don't want you in my Play-Doh. Covered in paint. Love that to start my day. All right. So that's interesting. I'm going to let that dry. This one took out a bit more than I anticipated. That's fine. I should have cut this into smaller pieces before the stream, but of course I did not. It's fine though. Hi, Janet. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. So that gave me a nice print. We are playing Play-Doh and the gel plate today, because I saw a lady using Play-Doh as and making stamps out of it for her gel plate. So I watched that Sunday morning before I did the cooking stream. And as soon as the cooking stream was over, I said, okay, Ron, I'm making lunch and we're going to the city. And so we did. All right. We're going to pull this with something fun. What else have I got over here? I have dark blue, neon orange. Neon orange, but I'm not going to pull that with that. I'll use this blue, neon blue. And yep, it's still a little wet. I don't care, because Kim has zero patience. This is why gel plating and me are not. That's why I only do backgrounds. I don't go for those fancy dancy 900 layer prints. Oh, you know what? What if I use this again? Huh. You know, because we're experimenting because we can. Because we can. That was another nice print. Now I'm going to pull this. Yeah, life's an experiment. New life goal. Yeah, well, you know, I just have zero patience. I really do, which is weird. People think I have lots of patience. I do not. Yeah, random wood bits would be good. Well, the lady actually took her paintbrushes and she stuck them in and then made prints using her paintbrushes. It was very cool. All my paintbrushes are upstairs. Whoa. Well, that's a mess. But it's interesting. I probably only should have left it at 1. But still, for a background for an ATC or something, that's perfectly fine. Oh, hey, what about... Yeah, exactly. Well, it's interesting. Definitely interesting. I have an idea. Oh, did I use this on paint? I bet I did. Just grab a brayer, any brayer, and use it wherever you want. Sorry. Have an idea. Now, I have... Remember this, guys? I cut all these stringy things and I use it on various items, but it comes from a piece like this. I'm going to take this piece Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it, guys? This would work incredibly well for lace, I'm thinking. I may have to go and drag a piece of lace out of the back to play with. What do we want to do? I pulled out this orange. Let's do this orange. This is almost like brickwork, right? Let's see if I can get a brick kind of like pattern happening. Yeah, veggie mesh, definitely. I've used that on the plate, but it would work great in the Play-Doh. It definitely would. Looks like scales. Oh, it does. I'm going to see if I can make this look like bricks. Some orange, some yellow, some brown. I do love like a brick looking background for behind the flowers. Well, that now has interesting colors on it. Let's do this. Okay, so I see that what happens is the very first one did a very nice, clear, clean inside. These ones, as you go along, the insides of them, the paint kind of smears into them. But that's okay. That's perfectly fine. I'm going to pull this just the way it is. And see what we get. What do we get? If anything, it's going to make lovely flowers. What else can we use? I'm looking around to see what else I've got that could be interesting. Maybe wipe the Play-Doh between stamps? Maybe. Maybe. But I'm thinking that can make some very lovely flowers. Backgrounds, flowers. I like it the way it turned out. Even if it's got the filled in. I actually like it better with the filled in stuff. There's too much negative space for me. Fingerprints. Yeah. Bigger sheets of Play-Doh. Yeah. What about fingers pressed into Play-Doh? I don't know how that would work. Let's see. We'll see how it works. But I mean, it's still Play-Doh. You know, like it's got a lot of colors in here. Yeah, I can see that print being used like as a vase, maybe a teapot. Oh, a cat. A speckled cat would be lovely. Wrong brayer. Oh well. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Just gets more color in. That's all. Okay, fingerprints. No, it doesn't really do it. Does not do that. Let's try. Go to the back, Forty. I even knew where it was. We could try this. Because I've tried lace on the gel plate before, and I don't get as nice a print as I thought I would. No interruptions? Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. Let's just do it. What have we got to lose? A little bit of paint, a little bit of time, hunk of paper. And the paper will always get used in this house, you know? Always used in this house. Ooh, got some of the other pattern underneath still. All's good. There's a hair on my plate. Can you see it? Did I get it? Did I get it? Maybe. We'll see. Yep. Got it. Yay! It's because I don't have my hair tied up today. All right. Let's try this. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I gotta do that yet too, Anne. I've been procrastinating. Maybe tomorrow. I think that's going to be lovely. Definitely interesting. See what happens when I pull that. Oh, I made a new piece of tissue paper. That's okay. I happen to have one. Yeah, I have to add up too with my brother coming over. He just got back from Alberta visiting our sister that's not well. My other sister stayed out there, so he's going to be heading back. It just leaves a mucky kind of a mess. I might have smushed it out just a little bit much. I'm going to try and pull that as it is. Because some of that stuff is really delicate, and I don't know how well it would be. You did yours with Sarah on Sunday? Nice. I may end up waiting till next Monday to do them. Oh no. Wednesday, Thursday. I got Wednesday and Thursday I could do them. What do you think it's going to look like, guys? Hold our breath. Nope, I have to put something on top to pull it. Look. It dried, but that's okay. That's another one I can do stuff on top of. What do we want to pull this with then? This orange. Turquoise and orange. Let's do it. Ugh. I just pushed my glasses up, and I've got paint on my fingers, and I felt it smear all the way up my nose. Ha! Good thing I'm not face on screen today. Not that I would care. Should I try pulling it on top of that one that I just pulled off? Or use a new paper? Use a new paper. Use a new paper. I've got a lot of prints here already. This is crazy because last Monday at my girlfriend's place, we did gel printing for about 3 hours. And then I played Sunday and Monday. Why do I have water running? Oh, I guess my sump pump was running. Yeah, I know. I've got stuff coming up too. Going for my ink on Friday. I'm really excited about that. And then we've got Canasta Wars on Saturday. And I'm not streaming Sunday. I'm only streaming the first and third Sundays of the month for the cooking show. I've been dealing a lot with family, and I need to continue on with that. You know what, guys? I really like that. Can you see it? Yeah, Jan, I'm getting my big tattoo on Friday. I'm excited. It's definitely interesting. I think maybe I would use a finer lace with more florally kind of stuff, but that works. Still going to be lovely background, no matter which way I look at it. Okay, let's roll this up. Yeah, I'm excited. Very excited. This young lady, she did Sandra's last tattoo, and her lines are so incredibly thin. She does absolutely stunning work. Stunning, stunning, stunning work. All right, what have I got that I can use next? You need to have something fun. I did a whole bunch of plastic fork cross hatches, but of course we can just do that right on the gel plate because plastic forks are not sharp as a rule. I am looking, what have I got? Sorry, I'm looking across the room to see. You know what? I'm going to show you what the stamp looked like. Where is it? Got that big swirly stamp. I don't know where it went. But it gives you the reverse of a stamp, right? Oh, I got stuff falling out all over the place here. You know what? Let's try this one. Because we know what this one looks like on when we just do it on the gel plate. We're going to get the reverse of it if we do it. It's a secret. It's a secret. I can't tell until it's done. Well, we'll see what happens. These are very thin lines that Ron carved in here for me. We'll see what happens. Because it's going to be the reverse of this, right? So let's just put some green. It is a secret tattoo. It's going to be down my left forearm, the back of my forearm, whatever. Another paint slime. That just tells me that I really either need to do some paint pours or lots of gel printing so I can use this paint up. And now with this new group of ladies that I'm going to be playing with monthly, they do ATC swaps every month. So that's 16 ATCs I need to make every month. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. For sure. So all my sprouts are up, my peppers, my cabbage, my tomatoes, my flowers, everything's up. I'm so excited. Ron's just putting shelves in the greenhouse right now. That kind of looks like grass. I want to pull that with another color. What do we want to pull that with? Let's just quickly take this and pick up any wet-ish stuff. I cheat. Oh no, look. I bet I took it all. I think I took it all. We'll find out. Oh, what is that now? Clean your paints, Kim. There is still some of the green. I can see it. I probably should have used a lighter color than the blue. But it's okay. Oh, I know. Well, I mean, Jen, I was so disappointed when we got home from our trip. I had to buy all my bedding plants. It was 250 plus, and they were sickly. Like, I did not get anywhere near what I would normally get from my garden. Very, very disappointing. Because, you know, everybody had already gone and picked their plants, and we were just very late. Which is okay. Like, that's not saying anything bad about our greenhouses. Our greenhouses usually have incredible bedding plants. Okay, stop sliding around. Yeah, it actually feels like spring. Okay. The green didn't show well because I pulled it off on that one. Now I'm sad, but that's okay. It still has an interesting texture. So you know what I'm going to put on top of that? I know you guys know what I'm going to put on top of that. I'm just going to go get it. When in doubt, use a stencil like this. Should we go this way? We could go this way today. Oh, we need his nose. What kind of bones do we want? A little bit of white. I think the white's too bright. I think it's too bright. Let's use... I got flesh tone. 10 centimeters of snow. You're hoping to be away? Yeah. It was a good trip last year. Oh, don't. That's better. That's better. Gotta hurry. Gotta hurry. Leave it open. Oops. I think it's totally underneath that part. It's okay. As long as we get a couple of skeletons in water, we're good. We're good. Because you gotta have fish skeletons. Guess I gotta do that one. Love it. Let's pull it fast. Oh, his nose is missing. It's okay. It's okay. Oop. Yeah. Oh, thanks. That's one of mine. You know, sometimes you got to do a masculine card or a journal or whatever. It's really hard to find things. So I was using it as a die cut, right? So I had all these fish bones that I could glue down onto things. And I just saved that to use as a stencil. All right. It should work good on the blue. It did. Some of them are blobby. Doesn't matter. Still be nice in the background of a card. You know, you could doodle them up or whatever. I like it. I got dead fish on my plate now. Let's see if I can... Is that one? No. That's that one. Just trying to add. See if I can get an interesting pull from that. Let's use orange. Something fun. Something fun. I know that you guys use stencils on your plate all the time. I just wanted to do something with that blue. What am I going to pull this on? Just a plain piece of white? Why not? Why not? Because, you know, I can always come back and cover it with other stuff. Dead fish stencil. Yeah, I don't know why Monica would be surprised that she would like that stencil. Whoa. You know, I wonder if the Play-Doh would make a nice imprint of like a keyboard or something. Don't want to try it with that, but on my keyboard, but maybe a remote control. Yeah, a lot of them are Dollar Tree paints. As I say, my neighbor was a foster mom, and so she used a lot of paints. So I got some interesting background there. You can see a few bones. I will be putting something else on this, obviously. Okay, let's do one more. Oh, it's been 2 hours already. Maybe we should just call it a day. I am now covered in paint, which is perfectly fine. Just get some of this really dry stuff off the edge of my plate. Cleans up nice. Now I got all these greeblies. I'll have to do one pull. Let's just do a regular, ordinary Kim pull, and we'll call it a day. Oh, thanks. Thanks for coming. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for being here. Because I just cleaned all that junk off the edge of my plate. I've got lots of greeblies sitting on top here, so I'm just going to do this. Got the block. And we'll just pull that as it is. And that should get all the junk off my plate. Save me from taking it and washing it. So thanks everybody for being here. Everybody who's participated in chat and kept me company, and everybody up in the balcony. If you're drinking your coffee and just waking up, I appreciate you guys too. And thanks anybody who watches the replay. I appreciate you guys as well. I do. That'll be my brother telling me he's coming for supper, which means he's leaving now. All right. There we have it. Interesting background. And on that note, thanks very much, guys. Hugs to you all, and I will see you all soon. Take care, everyone. Big hugs. Bye now.